A third solution, incorporate the integrated design approach and include the owner. An integrated design process, integrated building design, interlaces multiple disciplines that inform and create a building. It gets all of the stakeholders involved from day one and allows everybody's experience to guide how the building is going to turn out so that it can be low cost, high efficiency. The integrated design approach involves the design team, the owner, and the builder. The design team, AE, engineers, and the modelers. The owner is going to consist of the users, the community, the facilities, and the O&M staff. And then obviously the contractor is going to make up the rest. Getting everybody on board day one so that all decisions can bounce off of each other. A typical project starts off with the architect doing the design, engineers getting involved, creating bid documents, sometimes the general contractor gets involved. It isn't until the very end that everybody has a common understanding of the project. The IDP approach gets everyone involved at the beginning. So everyone's aware of the project at the beginning, and that way, at the end of the project, there's no turnover, miscommunication, wasted money. The IDP approach, pre-design, design, construction, and commissioning are kind of the same, and then operations. The likelihood, the ability to impact the project on an IDP effort is greatest at the beginning. And then it becomes harder to impact the project the longer you go. And then the longer you go, your costs are going to go up. So pre-design. Pre-design, really, the owner gets his IDP team together and you make your decisions that are going to form the foundation for your project. Key needs and priorities, feasibility, construction requirements. You formulate your high-performance goals. This is where you identify your EUI targets. And then you determine the financial evaluation criteria. Then you move into the design. The team selects the best design approach after multiple potential designs, including iterations based on information or ideas that have come to light. Modeling is going to be included in this, but this is where you determine the orientation of your building. Can you change the orientation that's going to reduce your load? Or can you change your orientation to increase your daylighting? What's the trade-off between higher efficiency glazing to your mechanical system? So rather than a normal design process where the architect arbitrarily selects their windows, mechanical arbitrarily does their loads, the IDP process, decisions are made together. If I improve my windows, how much does your mechanical go down? Or if you employ this mechanical system, can I reduce my floor-to-floor heights? Those kind of integrated design decisions have the opportunity to increase efficiency and decrease cost. During the construction and CX portion, the facility is going to be commissioned by a third-party provider to verify that it performs according to the owner's needs, its design, and the documents. There's a lot of different options of what can be commissioned. On high-performance buildings, we suggest, or we always recommend to the owner, HVAC, automated temperature controls, hot water, renewable building envelope, and included in this will be lighting. Okay, this not only the contractor has an obligation to put the system in. A lot of times he does not have the obligation to make sure it works the way it's designed to. That's what the commissioning agent will do. Then, once the building is turned over, the operation portion of the IDP, monitor performance and verify goals are being met, identify any opportunities for improvements. It's really, this is just to make sure that the ship is staying on path. And then if it is staying on path, are there any more opportunities to increase efficiency? If there's any challenges, we can work on the solutions at that time. Building with an energy efficient building envelope integrated with an efficient right-sized mechanical system and high efficient lighting and controls will often have a lower first cost and require less to operate and maintain compared to a building where the components and systems were designed independent of each other. This is the fundamental of the IDP process.